What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel, a channel where today we're going to discuss body armor versus chest rigs and your SHTF WROL fantasy. A lot of you guys requested or asked, Trench, why are you not planning on running plates during an actual doomsday scenario? Well, today we're going to discuss that. Before we discuss it, the sponsor of today's video is Sportsman's Guide. Check out the link down below. Head on over there, get some bulk ammo or something like that, and support the channel with Sportsman's Guide, mega base. Thanks to those guys. Like the video, comment down below. I want to know, are you guys planning on running plates or a chest rig for the end of the world? And I want to know your reasoning behind it, okay? I'm wearing my quad rig, and I'm going to show you another rig, and I just want to hear your guys' thoughts and plans to why you are or are not running a chest rig or planning on running it if tomorrow the end of the world decides to happen, because thanks to the election and other events happening in the world, it is more likely than not. So the first question I get, well, Trench, how are you going to run your night vision, okay? Well, I still am going to use my off score. I don't have a bump helmet, okay? So I am going to use my off score that you guys have seen on the channel, right? With my Ear Pro. Yes, I have cheapo Ear Pro on here because they do work. And yeah, I don't have a dedicated comms plan right now, so they work great. But I will still run my off score in conjunction with my chest rig, but that is mainly for the night vision capability and nothing else, okay? PVS, Gen 2 or Gen 3 white phos, right? That's the only reason I'll have a helmet. Other than that, I'll have my sword ends. And the reason why I'm going to run a chest rig and not body armor is because you're going to do a lot of things that are not fighting. You're not going to be actively fighting all the time. You're going to be doing a lot of moving. You're going to do a lot of living life, right? Trying to survive, and you're not going to do a whole lot of fighting. And in the situations where you do have to fight, those few and far between scenarios, don't worry, we have a bunch of viruses found on my computer. In those few and far between scenarios, you're going to have everything you need on your chest rig, obviously minus level 4 plates. But those level 4 plates are going to weigh you down. Now, my resume, as you guys know, I do this, I wear kit pretty much 3 out of 6 days a week, or 3 out of 6 work days a week. So half the time I'm at work, I'm wearing a chest rig or body armor. And what I can tell you is having to wear this gear for 12 hours a day, almost every day, half the time at work, I would say, it gets old and tedious. And there's a lot of things I've learned. And what I've learned is body armor sucks, okay? So I'm going to show you, I'm wearing my kind of like YouTube kit, right? It's a T-Rex Arms quad rig or whatever, but I'm going to show you it built out for work, okay? So this is my work one. I have a headlamp on the shoulder, right? Because you're going to do a lot of map checks and stuff like that under a poncho, so it's going to be super important. I run a Nalgene, okay, in this left side, probably yours right side, guys. I run a Nalgene in this this freaking hydration pouch, and then tourniquets on each side, okay, with an emitter on this right side. I guess I'll show you with an emitter over here on this right side, okay? So this is the right tourniquet or radio pouch, and then on the other side I run a actual tourniquet. I guess I'll do a better job at showing you this, okay? Then on the front, I typically run the middle two as double stack, as it's more comfortable as it gets to the outer side, okay? So I'll have an exposed magazine on the front left, 2 exposed on the middle, and then I will keep these pouches closed down. That way I can have better retention, okay? Sometimes I'll even retain these 2 middle mags and just have 1 quick magazine for quick access, right? Okay, comment down below. And then on the right side, I don't like to call it an admin pouch, I like to call it a general purpose pouch. This pouch is gonna have things such as my face paint, my compass. I'll just pull out a handful of things. They're all gonna be tied down, so it's gonna be kind of hard to show you. As you see all this 550 cord, as your gear should be tied down as well, but a compass, a knife, 550 cord, some gum, a lighter, stuff like that, some paper, a pen, just all the basic stuff oriented around patrolling and survival, right? Chapstick is huge. You can start a fire. You need it for Arctic environments, okay? But yeah, so why am I running a chest rig instead of body armor in a doomsday scenario? Well, oh yeah, I do have the dangler, the Aussie dangler down here, okay, in the front. And then I run a Forward Observations Roll 1 on my belt, okay? But this is my dump pouch for meds, okay? Because some guys are going to ask about IFAC. But yeah, so why am I running a chest rig? All right, what is the so what? Well, they are, oh, and my gloves. I guess I forgot to mention that. My gloves are, I always have a set of gloves on. These are mechanics, okay? Mechanics gloves, shooter gloves, leather palm. I always have a set of gloves de-ringed off to the kit because you never know when you're gonna actually need a set of gloves because the gun gets hot. Okay, now, my thoughts. Body armor is heavy, okay? Obviously. Cat's out of the bag on that. Body armor is heavy and it is uncomfortable. And when you're wearing this gear every day, like for work, you start to realize that the expectation of wearing body armor is not real, okay? Unless you're in an active fight in a, in Ukraine, in a trench fighting for your life, you're gonna want a chest rig, okay? Especially if you plan on moving, and those of you guys with a family, you're gonna have a lot of stuff to do other than fighting, right? So you're gonna want to reconsider just having plates on just because the internet tells you should have body armor. Yes, you should have body armor. However, my thought process is when the balloon goes up or whatever, having worn my work kit, almost 50% of my life living in this kit, okay? Yes, it smells like MA55 Alpha 1 ammo crates. Having lived my life, basically what I'm wearing right now, plus a combat top, okay, or OCPs, it's heavy, right? It's heavy, and I don't want to live like that. I will accept the risk. If it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. But most likely, even when you're wearing plates, okay, even if you're wearing plates, if you slightly are off skew, they can still hit you in the heart and lungs, okay? So plates are very much a compromise anyway, and I am accepting the fact that I just don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. Yes, if I'm stationary and there's plates and I have my plates, I'll wear them if I know I'm defending an area or conducting any sort of direct action stuff. But for the 99.9% of my life, I like wearing a chest rig. Chest rigs are more comfortable. They're more versatile, right? This thing is fully loaded right now, okay? I got magazines galore in here, right? Fully loaded up. It's still heavy. It's not unmanageable, right? This thing is fully loaded up right now, and it's nothing to write home about. 8 mags, because this is what I use for YouTube and home defense and stuff. 8 mags plus normally a Nalgene and just some basic whatever I might need, a multi-tool or whatever, if I'm messing around with optics at home. But the point is, I am not planning on wearing body armor for the end of the world. You all will have to make your own decision on what you're going to do. What matters more is training in that gear. Okay, a lot of you guys own whatever equipment and you're not training in that gear. So what I would encourage you to do is actually use it and actually let me know how it goes. What you're going to realize is it sucks to wear an assault pack or a rucksack with plates, really bad, okay? It sucks really bad, especially if there's literally any weight in that assault pack. You're going to hate your life, okay? But comment down below what you're planning on using. Comment, let me know what your thought process is. If I'm running a chest rig, I 9 times out of 10 will either wear it's like a 320 dump pouch, right, for my handgun, and I'll have it in a kind of a lanyard system where I pull the gun out. It's for emergencies only, okay? But if I'm even bringing a handgun, a lot of times I'll just have my either 16-inch or 10.5, and that's it. I have my mags, I got my rifle, and that's all I'm gonna run, okay? But let me know down below what you guys are using, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thanks for being here, and until next time, it's gonna be Trench Grenade, the average sportsman's guide enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Cheers.